guys so much, and I hope you guys have missed us. It has been quite a month without some glass blowing content, and I am so beyond happy to be back in the shot shop with these guys. We are running with a small crew today, so we aren't making any smokable products, but we are making some one-of-a-kind whiskey glasses. That's right, guys. These are pumpkin mold dip rocks glasses. We are making a beautiful set of 4. These will be available for purchase as soon as they are done being cold worked, so likely as early as next Monday. We're working with a wondrous royal purple base glass. Beautifully transparent. You're going to watch this self-punty action right here. Nice. Look at that. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, make sure as you guys are coming in, you guys hit the like button. Share this live to all of your friends. Get them in here, guys, because today is day 1. Back in action. Back in the hot shop with the Bogfather and crew. I'm so pleased to be here, and I'm so pleased to have you guys here.
Let's go!
Oh, wait.
We did a few little lives, on the road, but it was nothing like our glass blowing live.
The glass blowing where it's at. You guys know it's a cool, crisp morning here in the Pacific Northwest, so having this hot shop, all the flame ripping through here, it's nice and toasty, and
yeah, go
I
ahead
have missed
and
this feeling.
Okay, good.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully this rounds out a bit.
So like I said, we're working with that royal
I know,
base.
well,
there's silver blue on top.
It was too hot, and also
it
didn't come off, which made me squeeze it a little bit more.
It was dipped into the pumpkin mold, so it's going to have a really nice optic feel as well as an optic visual. It's going to be very nice, and we're going to go for a set of 4.
We'll see. Here's the move. Okay.
Woo, there's something so satisfying about watching these cups open up like that. And here at Special K, every glass creation starts with the furnace, a giant smelting pot of molten glass. These guys then gather shape, add their colored
it a little, and it was a little off round, but we got it right back to round.
Woo! These guys make magic happen. I wouldn't have been able to save that one.
And I like using these little straight shears to cool and nipping the glass right there. Take my tweezers and bonk.
Bonk! Crazy Diamond said she loved making the cups. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
The cup making process is one of my absolute favorites.
Okay.
You guys also know I love a good bong production, but the cup making process is so satisfying to watch. And you add the pumpkin mold on top of it. Woo! So right here, as you can see, it kind of looks like a little acorn squash. Chris is going to go ahead and start figuring out where that jackline is going to be. Adding a little puff
right
of
here,
air.
it's just a matter of like heat and gravity. Bend just the torch on this one.
Beautiful.
A little bit of air pressure.
Really
I'm going to puff one more time.
That piece.
Okay,
this is going to be fumed, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors that are peeking out right now. It's going to look so much more dramatic once it's fully annealed. Chris is establishing that jack line. Gonna let gravity help out just a little bit. Add a slight puff of air to the ridges with the air compressor nozzle. Using those diamond shears to really just set in that jack line. And then Ben is gonna pass him the tongs here in just a second so he can do this self-punty move. Welcome in, Mandy. Thank you so much. We are glad to be back. It has been a very long month without some glass blowing action. And as a feral glass gremlin, I am so beyond thrilled to have these guys back in shop.
Mandy Lee in the building.
Mandy Lee in the building.
Let's go. I got to meet Mandy Lee.
What? No way.
Oh yeah, yeah. She had actually kind of won an auction on YouTube, but someone swiped at the last minute, and we wanted to honor that the pipe, and so I met her. I met Mandy in Tacoma. Yeah. I met a lot of people on the road this last month.
This guy over here meeting all of my friends.
Mandy's been quite the auction shark lately. I commend her too. She swoops in so quick. She's like a sniper herself.
That's my kind of girl. Woo! Oxygen! In case you guys didn't know, oxygen is a very key component to our glass blowing process. We utilize oxygen and propane in our torches.
Yes.
We also need oxygen and propane for the
said,
mortar.
you should have said what up if you were back in the Seattle area. What about your dinner?
Paddle again.
Next time, fam. Next time.
Wants to take you to dinner.
I've told you John's story, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hey, I would never turn down dinner. Nom.
What do you guys think about that one?
Wow.
Oh, I love how it shines.
On top of a royal purple base as well, so you're going to have some nice transparency underneath the fuming of those colors.
I think it's ready to
Very
come right
beautiful. Going
off.
for the bomb. Successful bomb. Doing a little fire polishing, and then Ben's going to do a little bit of smoosh to flatten that out.
Yeah, we'll just have him leave it out there, and I'll roll that in later.
And then a little bit of fire polish, a little bit of
Moving
this, a
stuff.
little bit of that, a little bit of pizzazz and zhuzh. Fire polish.
You think you can get a big enough
Got
ice
it.
cube in there?
Whoop.
Whiskey glass.
Beautiful. Brilliant. It's just downright amazing.
Laughy face, laughy face, laughy.
You guys.
Now let's see if we can make it a set. It's one thing to make
Could
a one
these-
offer.
Could these be the hot new product of March? You never know.
Pumpkin mold.
Guys, stay tuned for when these pieces come out of the kiln. They
Bro.
will come out of the kiln and into the
Stop.
working
All right, hot
process as
torch.
early as Monday. Finished and finalized as early as Monday afternoon. So stay tuned because these baddies
Yeah.
are so nice.
Good.
You know what would look dope too? These
Nice.
exact same cups on a vanilla base with ox blood splatter.
You and that ox blood.
Ox
You
blood and
and
silver
Ben.
blue are the best combination ever. And I'll die on that hill.
These in a pod, YouTube.
Yeah, ox blood and silver blue is called the Ben specialty. It is absolutely miraculous. I love the way that they play together. They complement each other so well. And in my personal opinion, it's the best color combo on any base glass. I know that's not speaking from bias. That is speaking from pure
Julia,
glass enthusiasm.
how many pieces do you have?
147.
Whew, I put my 57 to shame.
Yeah, I have 147 pieces currently. I had a little over 200, but then I gave some away. I sold some. Yeah, I'm trying to build back up, but I got to get picky now. When you reach a certain amount of bonds, you got to get picky. You got to wait for
All right, Ben.
those ones that really, truly speak to
Crazy
you.
Diamond, a she shed. Build yourself a she shed.
Yeah, I'm having my hubsy build me a
Alright,
she
I'll-
shed with floor-to-ceiling shelves and a little hammock chair.
Hold on. Did you hear that ASMR though? I hope everybody heard that.
Okay, he's coming all the way in. Ben, can you move the no, the vacuum?
All right. Where are we going with this thing again?
Yeah, it's not too much trouble, just right back there.
Oxygen delivery.
Yes, oxygen is essential in our glass blowing process. It fuels our torches and the glory hole here. You need a mix of oxygen and propane in order to get those baddies ripping hot.
Yes.
Beautiful delivery of oxygen.
Yes, please now.
Appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Woo.
I'm about to set my bread.
And into the kiln for an overnight annealing process.
Nice moves, Ben.
Absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think? Fire signs in the chat if you guys think that this process is dope. Right there, dipping into that pumpkin mold. Chris, for educational purposes, what is that mold made of?
Ooh, honestly, I think these are made of aluminum.
Oh,
Or, yeah, not sure. Variety of different materials. Some are brass, some are aluminum.
we've also got graphite tools, guys. A lot of different tools around here in this shop. You can find just a little bit of everything that a glass blower needs or wants within the shop. It helps these guys create beautiful one-of-one creations. Did you know that 2 Special K glass pieces are never exactly the same? You could quite literally go up to Chris
Oh yeah, how about
and
white
be like,
paint?
replicate
Yeah,
this
let's do it.
piece
Or
exactly, even where the
couple
print
more
is
of these,
placed.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
could never be replicated. So when you purchase a Special K glass piece, you can rest easy knowing that nobody else has the exact same thing as you.
Okay.
You quite literally have
What's
a
that?
one-of-one creation. Glass is absolutely mesmerizing, and watching these guys create things day in and day out has inspired me. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I'm using water here to preemptively cool that down so that when I grab it here, it'll come right off.
Oh, very nice.
I love how they're truly one of a kind, like natural stone.
Do you need a signature?
Oh,
Grace
somebody
Dunn says
signed.
the shop is her favorite place.
Somebody be responsible. It's not going to be that guy.
Sign it all the way, Julia.
And,
Yeah.
Now you're liable.
and now you get the truck. You are now working for it.
Can do. I'm a hard worker.
Chihuly.
I am going to go to the Chihuly Glass Museum in Seattle one day. It's happening. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
It all starts somewhere, my friend.
Yes, it is Friday. I had to think about that this morning long and hard. I was like, is it Thursday or Friday? Well, happy Friday. Have a good weekend.
All right, Ben, ready? Just nice and easy. No.
And I can't be held liable for anything. I signed with my left. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, back on. Good.
Woo.
Girls figured out the chat.
Hey! Yes! Welcome in.
The Tacoma Glass Museum has such a cool glass bridge.
Yeah, Chris doesn't know it yet, but he's actually going to take us girls on a field trip to the glass museum.
That's a nice bonus.
They're doing a 420 event, pipes and rigs up there. One of our friends here from Eugene is performing up there.
Man! One of these days.
I did throw my hat in the mix. I bet maybe next year we'll be invited up there for demonstrate some bong making.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, pink now, Thorn. What do you think, Julia? Should we maybe?
I'm thinking I need a set of these.
Okay. Maybe try TikTok while we're making some non-functional stuff, or
I say let's do it.
Yeah.
Does it, Hoyt?
okay.
Let's do it.
On the lip.
Yeah, like that vital last week.
Yeah.
It just got all the way down.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like me to sign off for our YouTube family?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Back in the
Okay,
hot
ready
shop,
with
back
the,
in action with some pumpkin mold cups. I hope you guys enjoyed today's viewing. If you want to, hop on over to our TikTok where we're going to go
ahead.
live there for a little while and just do a little bit more glass blowing demonstrations.
And Special K Glass Productions.
Special K Glass Productions on TikTok. I hope to see you guys there. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. I hope you guys stay safe and stay stony, stay hydrated, and peace out, my home skillet biscuits.